Right, a little bit about crate training and a crate trained dog. Now, a crate trained dog is not a dog that lives in a crate. That's just cruel, inhumane. We would never want that for our family pet or our family member. However, an effectively crate trained dog is a dog that sees the benefit of going into that space. And there's a massive, massive big difference, quite clearly. Two main reasons of why the crate is such an effective tool and why we continue to use it, because we are constantly getting good results. First reason is it's a tool to help any dog, any breed of any age, to manage their excitement levels throughout the day. Okay, too many dogs just walk around life overly stimulated, overly excited, overly enthusiastic in every little thing that can possibly happen. So what they're doing is they're walking around their home, their gut, whatever, constantly wired because they haven't had enough rest during the day. No matter what age, no matter what breed, no matter what it is, dogs need to know the difference and, more importantly, the benefit of decompressing, destimulating, relaxing, just falling asleep throughout the day as well as overnight. So what we want to do is we want to throw everything in that crate that dog's going to like. Frozen Kong, puzzles, lick mats, something to chew, a bone, a kibble rolled up in a tea towel tied in a knot, a puzzle, so that when that dog goes into that crate, it's instantly rewarded. Oh, flipping it, there's a bone here. Oh, crikey, there's a, whoa, what's this? So every single time that dog has entered that crate, subconsciously, it has received positivity. It has got a prize or a reward for doing just that. Key things of why we need to give them something to do when they are actually in there is because we want to tire them out psychologically. So we want to give them something to think about, a puzzle, something or whatever, so that they're stimulated mentally and psychologically. That then will give us or run us onto the term of, because it's been working and problem solving, it's tired mentally, so it's going to fall asleep. And remember, the crate is only a tool to help us show the dog the benefit of relaxation and switching off during the day. So we want a dog to go in there willingly and happily. So it's not used as a place of punishment, it's used as a place of pleasure, because every time that little dog has gone into that space, they've been rewarded for doing just that. Shut the door, let the dog problem solve or chew or figure out where the kibble is in the tea towel that's knotted. Then the dog will fall asleep. 10 or 15 minutes, if you go back and see if the dog's okay and the dog's fast asleep, leave the dog there. Let sleeping dogs lie. Very, very, very prominent ancient quote that's been hanging around for years. So first way or first method that we use the crate as a tool to help us manage any dog's excitement levels or stimulation levels or distractional levels throughout the day. Second reason of why we use the crate is as a naughty step or a timeout tool, where if a dog is displaying behaviors that you do not want it to do, you would go into your bed, which it will go there naturally and willingly because it's already seen and learnt and realized that it's a place of pleasure to calm down and stimulate. So it's a little bit like a naughty step for your kids. Your kid does something naughty, you say, right, Tarquin or Sinjin, where do I get these names from? Anyway, right, Keith, go and sit on the naughty step and think about your behaviour. Then what you would do is you would go and see if Keith has learnt his lesson, and he goes, yes, Mum, I have, or yes, Dad, I have. Right, well, then you can come back and be sociable. The second that the dog or little Keith or St. John or Tarquin starts messing around again and becoming antisocial and displaying behaviours that we do not want them to do, straight back on the naughty step, aka a crate. So, yes, they have an extremely beneficial use within monitoring or training or rehabilitating or managing dogs' emotions, mainly excitement, but also we can use that for a nervous dog because we're giving it a place of safety. We're giving it a place that is away from all the hustle and bustle and madness of general life, where we're doing the school run. We've got after school clubs. We've got kids running up and down. We've got Tonka toys all over the floor, showing them the age now because our Tonka toys just went straight into my mind. However, It is a vital little space which every single dog needs to be trained in. That's even without forgetting the fact that if you take your dog for a vet, it's going to need to go into a crate overnight. So, two or three things there, and a very whiz through chat about crate effectiveness and how we use crates to help us manage our dogs' psychological elements. Two very simple things to manage or to remember. Every single time that your dog's pulse is raised, walk, chase, fun, tug, play, any single time that your dog's pulse is raised, it needs to go straight into that crate for 10 or 15 minutes to then come back down and relax and decompress. The second easy way to remember this is every single time that your dog is displaying a behavior where you go, oh, flipping heck, Fido, what? Or, oh, flip it. Every single time that your dog pushes you to think that sentence in your head, that's when they're doing something you don't actually want them to do. And then they need to go into the crate, aka naughty step, aka timeout space, to then, same principle, decompress, relax, switch off, and just learn the benefits of sleep. Once it learns the benefits of sleep, you are not going to have a constantly wired dog that is always, every second of every day, finding things to fixate on, finding things to become stimulated by, finding things that is always going to get him into trouble.